already Jose Velazquez. These pieces are from a book I published some time ago. I would like to explain in some way the process. This was the third book I published about Puerto Rican, important aspect of our history and the nation. The first one I published was about the birds, original endemic birds from Puerto Rico. Actually, I began designing the most difficult because the birds had different shapes and colors. I have to do a lot of sketch and photos and do a lot of paper engineering to get the shape in such a way that could be flat and put it back again in 3D all the time, and the measure were exactly, it was very carefully. So by the time I published the first one, I was ready for the second. The second was about the mask they were used in the festivals, and this one at Taino. I would like to mention that this is a very interesting detail because the first book I illustrated was a book about the Taino in the University of Puerto Rico, because when I went to study in the University of Puerto Rico in Rio Piedras, I applied for a work and study program, and since I was studying fine arts, they sent me to the museum, and the museum sent me to the Department of Archaeological Investigations, and I saw they were working with cleaning the pieces that they found on the excavation, of a different part of the island. And I told them, you know what, I can help you a lot drawing this so you can keep record of this drawing. And then that was the first book they published with all the drawings that I did. Of course, at that time I was still young and beautiful, so I have a lot of but now here I wanted to make something in connection with the Taino. The names of the director of the department was here, and her assistant also. Luis Charlate from the Dominican Republic and Yvonne Marganes from Puerto Rico. He passed away, she's already there, still there. But to get all these, like for example, this one, you see this one piece? So I have what I did first, be sure that all the measures were correct. So I got the right folding and cut, so it could be flat and back to 3D. I already, and once I got that, I saw a drawing, very old drawing from the 16th century, and it's a very simple sketch from the 16th century, and I took it in Photoshop, and I took some part of that old drawing, and I put it, into pieces here. So I put into pieces. I cannot say. I fill spaces. I already designed the spaces first, and then I put the part of that drawing from the 16th century explained here. So this is, you see what you get. Of course, I enlarged this from the book. The book is small. And this one is a vase. The original one is from the University of Puerto Rico. Actually, this is made out of wood. The original one is wood. So I make a lot of sketches there, and then I do my own way. But the Taino didn't make the wood this way, so I have to get a way to put the base flat, and then you connect all those pieces together. You get like this, and also the seat, or the ruho in Taino language, is this one. It's the most complex, most difficult, but I put in the book. I start with the easy exercise, and then the next one is a little bit difficult, so I organize it that way. So questions? Or,